Someone asked me the other day about if I do dopamine detoxing, and I want to just clarify for you guys, like, that is a myth that's been debunked. That's not an actual thing. We need dopamine to be able to have desire, motivation to do anything in life. Without it, we're screwed. But I believe what he meant to say was, do you ever just like cancel out of social media? Specifically social media. There's other, bad dopamine, but for this video, I want to focus on that. And the answer to that is no, I don't do that actually. And I don't find that to be beneficial because that's not sustainable. There's the rare cases that people that are, if you're watching this, you're on social media right now, but there are the rare cases of people that just cut out social media entirely. And that, if that works for you, by all means. But I do think there is benefit to social media, which is why I don't do that. So there's an alternative plan that I want to help create for you guys on how to make social media beneficial for your life. And the key concept is having a business-oriented social media account for all social media accounts that you have. And when I mean business, I really just mean learn something, right? Because there's good dopamine, there's bad dopamine. I like to consider good dopamine as diligent dopamine, which are like, for examples of reading, writing, exercising, learning something, whether it's a new skill or just learning just new information in general. And then there's disastrous dopamine, which could be doom scrolling on social media, binge watching shows, watching excessive amounts of porn, drinking excessively, all those things, right? So when I mean have a business social media account, what you're doing is you're going from this disastrous dopamine column to creating diligent dopamine. And you should follow accounts of something that's of your interest. So for me specifically, I'm very into mindset, understanding how the brain works, understanding psychology, things of that nature. A little bit of lifestyle too, and some like health, like exercising accounts, things of that nature, just for workouts. But create an account of that consists whatever it is that is for you. Like, what are your genuine interests? And follow those pages. So on Instagram, that's what I do. I follow the people that are in that space. And what I do is every time that I click on social media, because we naturally have that sort of, thought to, like, when we go on our phone, we maybe want to click on Instagram, maybe you want to go on TikTok, maybe you want to go on Twitter, right? X. Have that social media account pulled up every single time. So what that means is when you're on social media, whether you're on your personal account, right, where you're just looking at, you have your friends and you're looking at their feed, that feed and all that, before you exit the app, make sure you switch to your business app. Okay. And I've found this very beneficial because every time that I have that urge to click on social media, it pulls up my business account, right? And I'm seeing, like, I'm learning new information. So in reality, it's like I'm on social media, like you're tricking your mind to be on social media, but you're learning something new, right? Or you're gaining value in your life. And what you'll start to notice sometimes is that you don't even care to switch to your personal account. Like I'll just be on the app and I'll just be looking at my business account and just learning new information. I'm talking about, like I said, Instagram and Twitter. I'm not on TikTok specifically, but I know you could obviously create a business account for that. And I just noticed that, like, hey, after a while, I got my fix. I feel like I'm on social media and I've learned something new, and I just exit the app. Like I rarely look at my, personal account. But I will say there is some benefit. Like to live in extremes is like not sustainable to me. This is why I want to take this approach rather than just cutting out social media entirely, because social media is here to stay. And as many drawbacks as there are to it, there are benefits if you structure it in this manner. And then just give yourself some grace. Like if you are really urging, excuse me, to look at your personal account, like, click on stories and see what other people are doing and scrolling your feed. Like I do that too, but you'll start to notice that when you have a business account as well, you would rather most of the time scroll on that, because you notice that you feel better after you leave the app and you kind of go about the rest of your day. Like mentally, you feel more clear and you feel better about yourself. But like you'll just naturally will not care to scroll much on your your normal feed, just watching whatever memes, and I love memes by the way, but like memes and just maybe sports content, other people's lives, their pictures as much. Like you just don't care. So try this method out. Try this thought process out. Rather, I don't even know if this is really a method, but yeah, I just heard someone tell me about have I done dopamine detox, and it just made me realize, like, man, it's there's just a lot of information out there that's misleading. So, but try this technique out. Quick tips, not too difficult. This is how you are able to maximize your life too, because like I mentioned, social media is not going away. So figure out ways to make it beneficial for you rather than detrimental, and then see how your mind evolves. Your mind's a child. It doesn't really know what it likes. You have to feed it as the human, as a person, what it needs. So and now you get to a certain point where, like I just mentioned, you don't really care to scroll mindlessly as much. You want to learn something 9 times out of 10. So hope you like this video. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this technique. Let me know if it works for you. Share with a friend that needs to hear this, that's just doom scrolling. This is very beneficial. Social media is here to stay. I know I keep saying that, so might as well just accept what it is and how we can use it to our benefit. If you like my channel, subscribe to it. I'm all about bulletproofing your mind to maximize what life has to offer you. And part of that is understanding how social media works, like I keep saying. So might as well use it to your benefit. So hope you guys like this video. Catch you on the next one.